Hi Brujas, my name is Conjure Mama and I'm very glad to see you here. So as you may or may not know, I'm very new to this, and in fact this is my first video. And just to give you a quick background, this channel is going to be about tarot readings, spell work, hoodoo, and Filipino folk magic, because those are my backgrounds. And I will be sharing much of my knowledge with you, and I will be giving free tarot readings for everyone. So if you enjoy that kind of content, or if you want to learn more about witchcraft or hoodoo, spirituality, Filipino folk magic, then please subscribe so that you will see more of my videos. Anyway, for today, we are going to read for, or we are going to do a tarot reading about the things that might happen to us in 2021. And as you may know, 2020 has been a very intense year. It's been a very intense year. A lot of things have happened this year, and it really was not something that we have expected. And so for a lot of us, it was a bad year. But I do believe that there are no bad years. We can see this year as a year where we learned a lot of things. There have been a lot of lessons in this year that we have learned. So that's still good. That's still very useful for us. But I guess for a lot of people, myself included, I'm kind of over 2020, and I want to know what's in store for 2021. So that's what we're going to do today. We are going to ask the cards what's going to happen in 2021. And this is going to be a reading per sign. So this video will be for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. It's a reading for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. What's in store for them in 2021. So if you are an Aries, a Taurus, or a Gemini, stick around. And yeah, so let's get started. So first up is Aries. What's going to happen to all our Aries people out there? What will this year, or what will 2021 be like for Aries people? The obstacles that they might have to overcome, and the problems that they might have to go through. So that's what we're going to find out today for Aries. Hold on. Alright, okay. So these are the cards for Aries. Let's do this. Okay. I feel like it's going to be, like, right off the bat, I feel like it's going to be a passionate year for Aries, but it's Aries, so I'm not really surprised, because Aries can be quite passionate about life, so it's not really that surprising. A lot of people tend to see Aries as aggressive, or a lot of people misconstrue an Aries person's passion as aggressiveness. And yeah, that's, you know, that's one thing that an Aries person should overcome. But anyway, let's get straight to the reading. All right, so for Aries, you got Nine of Wands. So I feel like there's still something that's holding you back. And I feel like for 2021, there's going to be a lot of like holding back and not wanting to trust people, which can be detrimental for you. So there's going to be it's going to be hard for you to trust people, maybe because of the things that you have gone through before, and it is definitely going to affect the way you communicate with people, and the connections that you should have created, the good connections that you could have created with people will be affected because of this, like this fear, this lack of trust. And the Page of Swords in reverse is also telling us something about that, you know. It's telling us that, you know, maybe it's because you are like unsure of yourself, you are unsure of if they are trustworthy, or maybe you just don't understand, or like in 2021, maybe there will be a lot of people who will not be that communicative, and it's going to be really hard for you to understand them because of that. Also, this is kind of telling me that maybe a lot of people in 2021, they will misread your lack of trust as arrogance. And it's because like you like prefer to just, you know, keep your distance and like really protect yourself, possibly because of the things that have happened to you before. And you also got the Queen of Wands, which tells me that you are like, as I've said earlier, like you are a passionate person, like a very passionate person. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, it is possible for people to mistake passion as arrogance. So that is something that you have to work on. That is something that you have to, that's something that you have to relate to people, that it's actually passion, that it's passion that's speaking, not arrogance. Like, you know what you want, and you know when you want it, and that's why you know how to look for it. So it's not really arrogance, it's just passion. And you're like a very smart person. This is the Queen of Swords. Like, you have to use your intellect, you have to use your head in making decisions in 2021. Like, you really have to use your head. And I also feel like there might be some financial problems for you in 2021. So you have to be careful about that, because you got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you might encounter financial problems in 2021. So you have to be very careful when dealing with finances. I feel like for 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like there's a lot of like, you know, negative energy when it comes to finances. Maybe you don't know how to handle your finances, and that's something that you have to learn so that you will not miss opportunities and you will not really succumb to financial ruin. Also, there's, yeah, this thing that might happen to you, this financial problem that you might encounter, is going to hold you back for like most of the year. It's going to cost you like a lot of anxiety, and it's going to be a big obstacle for you. So there might be a lot of fear for like after going through that problem, you might have a lot of fear. You might hold on to a lot of fear because like you don't want it to happen again. Yeah, so it's definitely going to hold you back. So like more messages for Aries would be, have faith in your dreams. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so you need to have faith in your dreams. Like, you are a passionate person. You know how to, you have the energy to really pursue something that you want. You are a dreamer. Like, you have dreams. So you really have to hold on to those dreams. Like, you have to really build yourself for you to get closer to your goals. And you, like, even though like in 2021, even though like this is a possibility, like the financial ruin is a possibility, or financial problem is a possibility, you still have to have faith in your dreams. You still have to believe in yourself and surrender to the divine. Okay, so above, also, like, other than like having faith in your dreams, you also have to like believe that, you know, the universe is working. The universe is working with you for you to achieve your dreams. So just have to really let go of all your fears and worries and just allow good things to happen. And emotions are running high, so well, Aries, it's very possible for you, like, when this financial problem, or when you encounter problems, make sure to keep your emotions in check. Otherwise, like, that's why the Queen of Wands is here. Like, these two are like a match. The Queen of Wands is telling you, like, you have to use your head, and you can't just always use your emotions, because it's like, eventually it's going to like be an obstacle too, because when we just listen to our emotions, when we act without really thinking about our actions or the consequences of our actions, we, like, disaster is bound to happen if you do that. Adjustments are required. So again, like, you have to know how to plan. You have to know how to handle your finances. Financial literacy is like the best thing that you can do to avoid this disaster. So you really have to adjust yourself. And, you know, life is about constant adjustment. So that's something that you need to learn. Take time to breathe out. Don't forget your mental health. Don't forget yourself. Take time to just listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to your spirit, for you to be able to, like, really be in tune with yourself. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah. So yes, your commitment to your dream is going to get tested. Like, your commitment to your goals is going to get tested, because of this this hindrance, this obstacle that you have to get over, is going to get tested. But you just have to, again, you have to have faith in yourself. You have to have faith in your dreams. Be bold and make the first move. So you really have to be more, not really like hold on to that passion, and keep on, like, you have to keep on pushing forward. You know, like, you have to keep on pushing forward and let go of fears, the fears that are holding you back. I really can't talk right now. It's weird. So the energy is gaining momentum. Wow, the last card is beautiful, but the energy is gaining momentum. So for 2021, as long as you are in tune with yourself, and as long as you keep adjusting yourself and you keep yourself in check, and, you know, you are aware of the things, of these things, like, there's going to be momentum, and you just have to follow that. Like, you have to follow through. And for this thing to not happen, like you have to keep on following that momentum. But the last card for you is you're very close to achieving your dreams. So for 2021, it's going to be like, yes, it's going to have some problems. Like you're going to encounter problems, of course. But you just have to be very, you have to be sure of yourself. You have to be very, you have to hold on to your dreams tight enough and not let go of it, because you are close to achieving your goals. And that's just wonderful. And so that's the reading for Aries. If you're an Aries and this reading resonated with you, please do give me a like and a subscribe. Okay. So let's move on to Taurus. So if you're a Taurus, listen in, because we are about to give Taurians a reading. So what's going to happen to our Taurus people out there? Oh, that's a lot of cards. All right, let's pick the supplementary oracle cards for Taurus. You really got a lot of cards. So a lot of the cards have a lot to say for Taurians. So it's amazing. All right, so Taurus. First card that you have is the World. And I feel like for 2021, at least at the start of the year, there's going to be a feeling of completion, success. Like the things that you were not able to do the previous year, you will be able to do it in 2021. And it's going to make you feel, you know, very happy. It's going to release a lot of the stress that you are holding, anxiety that you're holding. And that's going to be good for you. But at the same time, like, you also have to listen to your intuition. High Priestess in reversed. So even though like there are going to be like some celebrations that you are going to enjoy, there's also like this warning that you have to listen to your intuition, because, you know, not listening to your intuition can really affect us. Our intuition can tell us if a person or an event is something that's good for us or something that's, you know, something that we should avoid. So it's always a good advice to listen to your intuition. Also, you got the Seven of Pentacles, which is telling me that there's going to be impatience in the next year. Maybe because like you were able to release a lot of the stress that you were holding on to from the previous years. You were able to release it. Now, like after that, you will be wanting to like really, you know, like push through and try to reach your goals as fast as you can, as soon as possible. So there's going to be a lot of impatience. Seven of Pentacles in reversed. And you have to, that's something that you have to be very wary of. Like you have to be patient. You have to learn how to be patient. And I feel like it's a common thing for you that if you don't get what you want right away, or if you don't get it the time, or if you don't get it like when you plan to get it, then you start losing your interest. So I'm kind of getting that message or that vibe from you. So again, that's something that you have to be aware of. Also, it's going to be a lot of fighting. I feel like you are going to, there's going to be conflict with someone in 2021. And it could be that, you know, some people might not like how you handle things, how you react to things, and it's going to cause you a lot of like again, stress. So like the stress that you have lost from the previous years, like something's going to stress you again for 2021. So again, you have to be careful of how you treat yourself and others. Also, Knight of Pentacles in reversed. I'm feeling like this is about laziness. Not really laziness, but it's more on like what I said earlier. If you are, yeah, that's the reason why I said it. Like that's the message. I feel like the reason why you are, you know, like the moment you, if you want to get something, you want to get it right away, and if you don't get it right away, you start losing your interest, you start losing focus, and you just like, yeah, I don't care anymore. So like it can be interpreted as laziness, but it's not actually laziness. It's just that, you know, you just lost your will, your momentum. Something hindered your momentum, something stopped your momentum, and it's going to like really slow slow down your moving forward. Also, again, like you got the Nine of Wands in reversed, which is telling me that because of this, there's going to be like a lot of holding back, not just holding back, but you feel like because of this conflict that you will encounter, you would much rather work alone, work with like just yourself, because you know how to handle yourself, and other people, you feel like other people don't know how to handle you. So you would much rather work with yourself. You're going to retreat and just want to like, you don't want to work with anything else but yourself. But eventually, you got the Two of Cups. So eventually you are going to meet someone. So I do think that for 2021, you are going to meet a person that is very, like, it's a good match for you. This could be like a friendship or a romantic connection. So they're going to provide you a lot of emotional support. They're going to be very loving, very good, very kind. So that's good. Okay, so you're going to meet this person, and they will, you know, they're very willing to provide you with all the love and support that you will need. But I do think that Page of Cups, I feel like you're going to miss it. Like, you won't be able to see them. You won't be able to notice what they're doing. You're going to have a hard time noticing what they're doing. And so it's going to be a missed opportunity for you. And I feel like at first they're going to like really pursue you, and you're not going to be interested because like you're not going to notice it, or you're not going to appreciate what they're doing. But the moment you start liking them back, they will kind of like they're not interested anymore, or they kind of lost some of their feelings. So it's going to be hard for you in the Star in reversed. It's going to make you feel hopeless, but you know, you just have to, like, you have to pull yourself together. So yeah, it's going to make you feel helpless. You're going to feel like there's not enough stability in your life. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. you're going to feel like there's not enough stability in your life. You're probably going to think, I'm never going to find anyone else ever again. But of course, that's not true. You just have to open your eyes to all the possibilities and all the opportunities out there. Then you got the King of Swords in reversed. I feel like this is kind of telling you what to do about this. I feel like you're going to treat them coldly. They're going to perceive you as someone who is very cold, someone who is someone who doesn't want to communicate. You're not really going to reply to their texts, or you're not going to answer their calls, and that's probably the reason why they will lose interest eventually. Also the Queen of Wands, yeah, like there's going to be a lack of passion, lack of like wanting you guys to be together. So that's probably what's going to hinder this possible relationship. So you have to really watch out for that. Then you got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a good card. It's kind of telling you that you have to use, again, like you have to use your head. Also, not just use your head, but you have to know, like you have to be able to decipher, or you have to be able to know when to use your head and when to use your heart. So it's not just you always have to use your head, but you have to know when to use it. So it's telling you that, you know, like you have to be able to communicate greatly. You have to use your words and not just actions. And yeah, so when it comes to your career and your life in general, you are going to feel the fire under your ass eventually, and you will want to keep on moving forward. So yeah, the Knight of Wands, you're gonna want to keep on moving forward, and eventually, whatever it is that you are planning to achieve in 2021, I feel like, you know, you will eventually start manifesting it and working towards whatever it is that you are going to work on in 2021. And you got the Sun, which is telling us that, yeah, it's really going to work in your favor. But of course, again, five of Swords in reversed. But there are losses. There will be losses along the way. So that's something that you have to be aware of. There are going to be losses along the way. But of course, you do never let those losses hold you back from going after what you want. So, supplementary cards. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. Oh, okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is connected to the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Like, you have to plan, girl. Like, you have to know how to plan to achieve your dreams. You can't just, you have to ground, like, of course, like, okay, whenever we dream of something, or whenever we have a goal, it's always up there, you know. It's just a dream. It's not grounded to anything, right? But the moment you start planning, that's when you ground it. That's when you drop your anchor, and you'll know how to, like, climb back up to whatever it is that you want to achieve. So you really have to start planning, and your plan should be practical. You should know your capabilities, so that you will be able to make a plan that is doable for you. And take time to breathe out. Don't stress yourself out too much. There might be some instances wherein there will be a lot of stress, so don't let stress get the best of you. So just take some time for yourself. It's time to release negativity. If there are things that happened to you this year or the past couple of years, you have to release that. Don't bring it to 2021. End of a tough cycle approaches. So yeah, the problems that you will go through, it's going to end eventually, and that's why, like, you are going to experience the sun, like the happiness, contentment, reaching your goals, your dreams. Step out of your comfort zone. This is such a Taurus thing, but I don't know, like, Taurians, we love our comfort zone. We love comfort generally. It's really hard to step out of our comfort zone because I'm a Taurus sun. So it's really hard to step out of your comfort zone, but you really have to do it. Life begins the moment you step out of your comfort zone. So you really try. Okay, that's it. Try. Next is nothing is yet set in stone. So the things or the problems that you are going to go through in 2021, if you think that there's finality in it, if you feel like nothing else is going to come out of it, just remember that there's always something that you can do. Communication is key. I feel like this one is connected with the Queen of Swords, and it's connected with the Two of Cups again. So you have to learn how to communicate. Like, you have to learn how to communicate your emotions, whatever it is that you're feeling. Don't just lock yourself up in your room and not communicate with everyone or anyone. So you have to learn how to communicate whatever it is that you're feeling. Work through your fears, like stepping out of your comfort zone. You have to, like, whatever, sometimes, like, we are comfortable. The reason why we don't want to step out of our comfort zone is because it's something we're used to. You know, even if bad things happen there, we already know what we're going to do once it happens, and that's why it's comfortable. But you need to, like, one good advice to be able to step out of your comfort zone is by really understanding what is it that you're afraid of outside your comfort zone. And you have to work on that. Whatever it is that you're afraid of, like, you have to work on it so that you will let go of your fears and you'll be able to, like, yeah, step out of your comfort zone. A new start is coming. Well, that's your last card. A new start is coming. So just like the sun, there are a lot of good things that's going to happen to you in 2021. And it's going to really help you build the person that you have always wanted to be. But again, there are also some advices here that you'd have to listen to if you want to listen to it. But there are some advices here that you'd have to listen to, like, you know, communication and listening to your intuition, and not being lazy and all that. So those are the advices that you have to apply, or at least try to apply to your life, so that 2021 will become an easier year for you. All right, so next up is Gemini. What's going to happen for our dear Geminis out there? So first up is King of Cups. I feel like you are a very, like, you always have your emotion in check. You know, like, you always have your emotion in check. You know how to control your emotions. You are very adept in using your emotions as like a tool to really help you overcome problems, or as like it's like an armor for you. And you know how to use it. You know how to wield your emotions. But I feel like you are emotionally balanced. You're a very emotionally balanced individual. But for 2021, I feel like someone's going to cheat on you. Okay, you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like someone's going to cheat on you. They're probably they probably think that, you know, they won't get caught, and that's the reason why they're going to do it. And yeah, I feel like they're really going to test how far they can go with cheating. And eventually, because you're a smart person, I think that you are going to find out. You're going to find out that this person cheated, and it's going to like really cause a lot of heartbreaks for you, or it's going to cause a heartbreak for you. You got the Three of Swords. So yeah, 2021 for you is like going to be a year of like a lot of self-reflection and understanding your emotions. Like, you really thought that you have your emotions in check and like you're emotionally balanced, but it's going to check your emotions. So there's going to be heartbreak, and it's not going to be pretty. You're going to have like a hard time coming to terms with this cheating. So that's something that you have to be ready for. Also got the Four of Cups, which is telling me that after this person cheats on you in 2021, I feel like you're still going to wait for them. I got Four of Cups. I feel like you're still going to wait for them to come back. Like, you won't be willing to just let go of this person. Like, you are going to wait and see if they are going to choose you. Because you probably think that this person is the one that's giving you like the completion, the sense of completion in your life. Got the World. And yeah. I think that they're that's just weird, girl. Like, okay, so I know this has not happened yet, but I just want to tell you, like, you are complete no matter what. So, but yeah, I feel like you are going to wait for them to come back because you think that they are the person who's going to give you completion, the sense of belongingness, like completion in your life. And that's why you're going to wait for them to come back. You are going to ask for a second chance instead of them asking for a second chance. I feel like you are going to ask for a second chance. Although there's going to be a lot of new ideas, you will get swarmed with new ideas on like how to like really let go of things and move forward. But yeah, you're going to get these new ideas. And the Hermit, you're going to go through a phase or a time in 2021 wherein you will take a step back, you know, like while going through all of this, you're going to take a step back and reassess the situation that you're in. You're going to try to like understand, is it really what you need? And this is the idea that I was talking about earlier. It's going to make you realize a lot of stuff. So you're going to, look within and understand, try to understand if this person is really worth the wait, despite the fact that, they did something to you. Then you got the Nine of Swords, which is about like, it's not going to be easy. You know, it's not going to be easy. Although you know that leaving is the best option, it's still going to keep you up at night. It's not going to be easy to let go of the things that you thought were going to happen to you, or the plans that you have had for the future. So it's going to keep you up at night. You're going to be crying for like a lot of nights. So 2021 is a year wherein you will really go through like a roller coaster of emotion. But then you got the Queen of Cups, which is about like, it's about intuition. It's about healing. Got the Queen of Cups, which is about healing. So I feel like after reflecting on yourself and crying yourself to sleep because of like realizing, because you have realized that this person is no good, that's when you will start healing. That's when you will start facilitating the healing process in your life. And then you got the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like even though you are going to try to heal from the trauma that you will go through, you will still have a hard time seeing the good things in life, seeing the positive side of life. So there's going to be a lot of holding back and not wanting to, you know, connect with other people. But then this is a reminder, the High Priestess is a reminder that you have to like listen to your intuition and just let things go. That you have to, like, you have yourself. You have yourself, and that's all that matters. You are still intact, and as long as you are still intact, then you will be able to go through all of these things, honey. Like, you can do it. So you also got the Queen of Swords in reverse, which I think is connected with the Nine of Pentacles, and I think that it's kind of telling you that for 2021, there will be times wherein like you will choose to just be, you know, you will choose to not communicate what you're feeling, but that's, you know, that's really against who you are. Like, you know how to express yourself through communication. That's what you're good at. And this is a reminder for you to like not let that happen. Do not let your ability to communicate how you're feeling, all your thoughts, die down because of the problems or because of the trauma that you have suffered. So that's something that you have to remember. And the Four of Swords. So yeah, you have to really facilitate healing. You have to take a time. You have to take the time to just take a step back and just feel all your emotions. Let your emotions run through your body, through your mind, and just heal from it. And it's okay. Like, it's in that slowing down. That's where we repair all the problems that we have. So yeah, that's what the Tarot is saying for Gemini. And then let's go to the Oracle. Okay. Okay, that's good. When it comes to your goals, you're very close to achieving your goals. For 2021, you will be doing a lot of good things in your life. the things that you will do in 2021, the projects that you will projects that you will start in 2021 will bring you closer to your goals. So that's very exciting for you. Prosperity lies ahead. So like, really, this is telling us that, you know, good things are going to happen to you. Like, honestly, prosperity lies ahead. Luck is on your side. So even if you know, love life wise, you might not be that lucky when it comes to love life, but I do think that for everything else, every other aspect in your life, it's going to be you're going to have, or you're going to experience a lot of success, and you're going to move closer to your ultimate goal for next year, for 2021. And surrender to the divine. So again, like, you have to just, if you are going to go through problems in 2021, just realize, like, you have to realize that some things, or there are things that we really can't control anymore. And so if we do encounter hindrances or obstacles, it is possible that those were put there because there's something that we have to learn from it. So just, that's something that you have to realize. And yes, just have to surrender yourself to the will of the universe. The answers that you need are coming. So for 2021, if there are some things that you are still unsure of from this year, 2021 will be the year wherein you will be getting the answers that you have been dying to get. So that's really good. Take time to breathe out. So it's connected with the Four of Swords. Like, you have to really, like, you have to know how to just breathe out. You know, just take a moment for yourself and relax. Okay, and your commitment is being tested. So for 2021, there will be times wherein it will feel like your commitment is going to get tested. Your commitment to your goals is going to get tested because of the things that's going to happen to you. Are you going to let the problems that you will encounter block you or prevent you from moving forward to your ultimate dream? Or are you going to use it as a fuel to propel you forward towards your ultimate dream? So those are the questions that we have for you. Also the answers that we have for Geminis. Anyway, so if you're a Gemini and this reading resonated with you, please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you will see all the other readings that we can do for this channel and for other zodiac signs as well. So if you're an Aries, Taurus, or Gemini and this reading resonated with you, just remember the message for each of the signs. And if it did not resonate with you, just remember that tarot readings, sometimes they do not resonate with us at the moment, but then eventually as time goes by, it starts, you know, it starts to make sense. Also, if there are parts of the reading that just does not apply to you, it's okay. So just take what is needed, take what resonates, and leave the rest behind, because maybe that message was not for you. But if it did, again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So that concludes the reading for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. Next up is reading for Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So if you want to hear the message for Aries, for Virgo, Leo, and Cancer, please do subscribe so that you will be notified. Thank you.